Welcome to Wonderland, my house. So the main living room is restored in respect to the old house. The ground, first and second floor is about enhancing and revealing all the existing period features. The windows, the shutters and the floors, everything else has been brought back to life in respect to the old house. In these spaces there's 1840 meeting 2025. The furniture in here is, we've got a beautiful bar from Stowe's Studio, which I can show you. So when you have your evening drinks, you can open up the bar. So this space is intended to be a snug library stroke spillover space for any guests who come to stay. And I've reinstated cornicing around the ceiling, but you'll see where there's cornicing reinstated in the rooms that they've always stopped intentionally around the windows, because the windows being the main feature, it allows them to breathe. So again here, this fireplace created two arches, which is the nod to Alice in Wonderland, and the tiles present themselves here in the small scale to knit again the 1840s with the 2025 restoration. So main bedroom on the first floor. I call this the Battenberg room. It wasn't intentionally designed or finished to that colour, but it's the yellow and the pink, which I quite like the uncomfortable way that they sit together, but I think it works really well. It's nice to challenge colours. And in here you've got a small WC and a sink, which is kind of a standalone. You know, you don't have to go into the bathroom and wait for somebody to be finished. Also in here you'll see is the fabrics that are using the Kvadrat dead stock and also bringing back elements of the original curtains from the original house. So main bathroom comprises of a large shower, a bath, WC and a double sink. The idea in this space is also to be able to cordon off these areas. Like if someone was in the bath, someone could be in the shower. There's a real change of pace as we go down the stairs. We're going from the old, restored and enhanced, you know, neo-Jacobean 1840s house down to where there's been a big reconfiguration. And this is a little bit like going down the rabbit hole to Alice in Wonderland. This space is kind of unlocking the house. Like you've got a good family-sized kitchen. It's at the back of the house, you've got the dual aspect, you've got the light, you've absolutely nobody overlooking you. So the kitchen, Paul McCormick Joyner, who I've worked with loads, we came up with the idea. It had to be, felt like a dresser, a sideboard, rather than, you know, a fully looking like a typical kitchen. I was really keen also to have something old, so we went to Vitruvius and we sourced old chemistry lab surfaces, which is a Rococo, and created, I wanted the backsplash to be similar to the work surface. So you can see that it's really beautifully stitched together. Where there was the old tap holes, these are plugged with the timber. Working with Peter Beardsley, landscaper, I was adamant to keep as much of the original flagstones, cobbles, anything we could keep, including the beautiful green door. The green door sat at the front of the house and it has come back as a little surprise. Here we have the cabinet of curiosities. So the colour here is a bespoke one again, to match the RAL colour of the original door. Fenwick and Tilbrook have created this, and it's actually going to be called Curioser and Curioser.